Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be with you today on this Thursday. I'm just going to hang on a moment or two for more people to log on before we get started. So just bear with me for a moment. Well, we've got a bunch of people on already. If you can hear me and see me okay, fire me a message, fire me a quick post, say where you're coming from. Hi from South Africa, Tobeka. Great to see you. So clearly we're getting people on, which is awesome. Well, I hope everybody's keeping safe and well out there. We know that hopefully things are getting a little bit better as far as the pandemic is concerned. Over here in Scottsdale, we're still mostly working from home, but the situation is improving, and we know cases are going down, which is awesome. A bunch of people coming on. Hello from Poland. Hey, Ange, good to see you. Magdalena is in. We've got people in from Switzerland, Italy, Hungary, Middle East, Malaysia, Denmark, Morocco, Spain, Dublin. Shout out to James. More Malaysia, Ohio, England. I miss England. It's the longest I've been away. Anyway, we're all doing really well. Over here, I wanted to spend a little bit of time giving you a complete update on the global rally that's coming up pretty soon. We're a month away from, in fact, we would have finished in a month's time. So we're scrambling to get all the amazing content done for you. For those of you maybe who are new or maybe joined forever in the last year, and there was a lot of you, and it's great to have you on board. The Global Rally is our flagship event. We do once a year. Normally, we'd be in a really cool location. We should have been in Sydney, of course, but for obvious reasons, that wasn't possible. So normally, if you qualify for this event, we'd be taking you around the world to some cool locations, and you'd be getting some great experiences. We call it an experience like no other. And we're going to do our mightiest to make this one an experience like no other. Certainly, there's going to be a bunch of surprises. As always, we're going to be recognizing lots and lots of people, lots and lots of success from last year, a whole bunch of training, messages from Greg. You're going to be meeting the global. As always, just so much going on. So, obviously, an existing business owner and you know what it's about, we know you're going to be tuned in. If you're new, there's so many reasons why you should be part of this event. You'll start to understand the values, understand what we're about, and understand the potential of what Forever can do for you and your life and your loved ones. So what do I have to list over here? If you have any questions as we move along, please throw them in the chat. I'll try and keep up with them and try and answer as many as I can. So let's start with when it is. So we have 3 days of the rally. Let me twist my camera a bit. We're getting some sunshine today. We have 3 days of rally on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of April. We are going to be running for about 2 to 2.5 hours on each one of those days. We are going to be live from a studio in Phoenix and linking with many of you around the world. So it will be a live, once only event that won't be repeated. We're using Zoom as the platform, shown on Facebook Live or Vimeo. So you have to be either a qualifier or you have to get an access code through a non-qualifier ticket that we will be posting the link right here. Many of you have already bought tickets, but we know there's some out there who have not. In terms of the timings, so Thursday, it's the same time each day. So Thursday the 8th and Thursday the 8th, Friday the 9th, Saturday the 10th. It's the same timings. We will be starting at 7 a.m. Phoenix time in Arizona, which by my calculation means it'll be about midday in Brazil. It will be 3 p.m. in the UK. We'll be starting at 4 p.m. Europe, Central Time, 5 p.m. if you're in South Africa, 6 p.m. if you're in the Middle East, 8:30 p.m. if you are in India, and about 10 p.m. if you're in Malaysia or that part of the world. So what we've tried to do is start really early here so that we cover most of the world at a sensible time. Apologies and lots of big hugs and things to our friends in Japan and places like Australia, where we know it's gone midnight, but we know you'll still be tuning in. Juliana helpfully is also going to post a link in our chat here which shows the time and date around the world in your location for this rally. There's a cool little app called timeanddate.com that generates start time from here and what that will mean for you. So make sure you check that out. But that gives you a rough idea of the timings. I kind of touched on why you should attend. Obviously, we're going to be recognizing lots of people, lots of training. You're going to see new products, hear fantastic messages, and the latest information on everything that's going on in Forever. But I would say probably the biggest thing is just the networking, the camaraderie, being part of something amazing, and a force for good around the world. We're very proud to know that we're helping a lot of people with the business opportunity and with our products. And it's great to have us all come together, even though it's only virtually at this time, to really join as one and celebrate everything that is Forever. So in terms of so if you are a global rally qualifier, a chairman's bonus qualifier, or a Soar to Sydney qualifier, you should already have received, probably about a month ago, an email which invites you to register. It's really important that you take a moment to register. About 2/3 of you have done that already, so thank you very much. About 1/3 of the qualifiers have not done that yet. And we need you to do that by the 18th of March, which is 1 week today, in order to confirm your attendance. After that, registration has to close and you may miss out. So make sure, if you have not registered and received a confirmation email of your qualification, please take a look at the junk folder. Sometimes they sneak in there, or talk to your country office if you've not heard anything. But we need you to register. It's a really quick process so that we have your email correctly in our system. So then in about 3 weeks' time, we'll be emailing you a link and an access code, a one-use access code to that email. So that's if you're a qualifier. Check your email, make sure you register. You'll receive a link about 1 week prior to the event. If you're not a qualifier, or you want to gift access to any of your downline or prospects, the rally is a really great tool for getting new people up to speed and believing in everything that is Forever, and also a fantastic recruitment tool. Yes, we talk a lot of business, but all of you who know the rally know that there's a whole load of fun in there as well. So even if you have prospects, it's a great tool to get them of what we're about and what Forever is. We have many people, in fact many top leaders who've joined the business off the back of their rally or one of the global events. So if you are in that position that you're a non-qualifier or you want to buy a ticket for somebody, click the link that Juliana's posted in the comments here. It's bit.ly/FGR21 tickets. There's some capital letters in there, which is really important with bit.ly links. So take a look in the chat here for that link and go and buy your tickets. They are $20 each. Currently, that's $20 for the 3 days. So it's amazing value. Now, one really important thing, in just over a week's time, on the 22nd of March, that ticket price is going to be going up from $20 to $30. On the 29th of March, it will go up. If we've got any left, it'll be going up to $40. And really, that's because it's such a complex process, this event, that we need you to register early in order to efficiently and safely and accurately get all your data into the system to make sure you get that link. So if you're interested in a ticket, whether that's for yourself or prospects or downline, buy them now, because the ticket price will go up, and you don't want to unnecessarily pay more money than you need to. So make sure that you do that. One thing I wanted to mention: languages. Obviously, for many people around the world, the rally will be presented in English, but it will need translation into your local language. We'll be doing that. Typically, about 20 languages we're looking at. We have a deadline tomorrow of making that decision about languages, and we do that by numbers. So if there's enough of you requiring a specific language, and that's one of the questions in the registration process, if there's enough of you requiring a language, we'll find a way of providing that. But we have to decide by the end of tomorrow. So if you do require a language and you're a non-qualified, book your ticket today, say which language you want, and it may ensure that we get your language covered as part of the rally. One of the big things about the rally, like I said, is fun, and we have the Spirit Award taking place as always. For those who don't know, the Spirit Award is given to the country that shows the most spirit, that shares their culture, is supporting of others, finds ways of bringing joy and fun into the event. And even though we're virtually this year, it's no different. So the Spirit Award is up for grabs. We're going to be keeping an eye on you as we're on the Zoom call. We'll be able to see many of you. Many of you will be able to bring into the show live. We're going to have some surprises that may freak one of two of you out, because if you're in one of the Zoom rooms, we have the ability to come to you live. So bear that in mind when you're sat watching us. I know sometimes we're sat in our pajamas doing Zoom calls these days. Just make sure that you're prepared, correctly attired as you're sat on the sofa enjoying the event. But the Spirit Award is a huge deal. I know some countries have already started to make some plans as to how they can make their presence felt. We'll be watching social media. We'll be watching the comments. We'll be asking you to participate and really show your joy for your country, your team, and of course, for forever. So I think if you have any questions, I'm going to start going through shortly. We have some very key dates that I'll mention soon. Looks like ton of questions, lots of hello messages. Thank you very much. It's great to see so many of you on here. Yeah, if you do have any questions, throw them up there. I'll just remind you of some key dates that we have. So the 12th of March, which is languages. So if you do require translation language, make sure that you're registered if you're a qualifier, or you buy your new non-qualifier tickets today or tomorrow to help ensure that we can get the language that you're looking for. On the 18th of March, which is just over a week's time, we need all qualifiers to have registered into the system. So look out for that email if you've not done that already. If you can't see an email and you know that you're a Global Rally qualifier, Chairman's Bonus qualifier, or Sort of Sydney qualifier, then contact and we'll make sure that we find the email or get you registered. On the 22nd of March, remember that it's going to go up $10. It's going to go up, so we don't want to happen. If you're interested, you don't want to pay $30 when you can pay $20 right now. After the 22nd of March, there may be no language options for you. We may only be able to provide you in English in the broadcast, which is done in English, into that Zoom room. So I urge you to buy your ticket sooner than later. If the price is any tickets left, just a reminder that on the 29th of March, the ticket price will go to $40. So buy your ticket now, and then on week commencing, or the 1st of April onwards, emails will start. Anybody that's got a ticket, qualifier or non-qualifier, with the access code, download and web link to get to the right page. Now, just to clarify on the access, the access code that you will receive is for one device at one time. So if you're thinking of getting an access code and then sharing that with people, I'm afraid it won't work. The first person who logs on with that access code gets into the rally. Anyone after that with the same access code will not get in to the rally. So make sure that you don't share your access code. You will be able to use it on more than one device, but only one device at a time. So if you're on your laptop watching it for a while, you want to move over to your phone, you have to log out of the event on your laptop, wait a couple of minutes probably while everything refreshes, and then log into your phone. So just bear that in mind. Just taking a look or something. Lindsay in the UK saying, oh, thanks, that's awesome. Well, I hope you have some good weather again this time and can be sat outside enjoying it. Some surprises this year. You'll remember so we did it live from the home office, but we couldn't engage as much because we didn't have as much time to plan it. We have some crazy surprises that are going to surprise and shock you. Have some live recognitions for the top checks, diamond managers, that kind of thing. And also we will have the ability to come to you live, and there will be some surprises like that to look out for. We have some great giveaways that we're going to be doing, including, I can't tell you what it is, but we have a couple of items that Rex has donated from his house, from his home, that we are going to be giving away as part of the engagement. So I don't know what it is quite yet, but we'll set a social media fun competition, and one or two people will win an item, a really, really cool item from Rex's private collection. So something to keep an eye out for. Okay, I saw somebody say about Hungarian language being. Can confirm we have Hungarian language because there's lots and lots of qualifiers this year from Hungary, which is fantastic. Somebody's asking what the time of the event is in India. Kishore, that will be at about 8:30 in the evening. We start in India 2 to 2.5 hours. Any other questions? What about the Bling store? Yes, good point. We will be having a store. We have very limited quantities, so we're going to be announcing it when we're at the rally. You'll be given an access code to an online store, and we have a bunch of items that you'll be able to order and get shipped to your home. The quantities are really limited. Everything is limited edition. We didn't want to order thousands and thousands. Really exciting. So if you're interested in any merchandise, you need to be at the rally to get that to get access to that rally store, and some really, really cool merchandise exclusive this year. Okay, it looks like I don't believe we have any more questions coming in. You keep posting in the comments. The team are keeping an eye on that, so if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. Any questions, access, qualification, contact your country office with the team to make sure that you get everything you need. Guys, it's the biggest event of the year, and at this time, when we're all in lockdown, getting together, missing, having those big hugs and recognizing each other, it's the next, and I promise you, it's an experience like no other. Surprises. You cannot afford to miss this. If you get prospects in and new people, they will love forever all the more for the experience that we're going to give them. So please do engage. Please do be part of this. Thank you for all you do, and I can't wait to see you out 3.5 weeks for the global rally. For all you do. Take care, everybody.